Now, Eyewitness News at 6.
A state police standoff is over, ending just a few minutes ago. Good evening. We have breaking developments tonight in that standoff in eastern Connecticut. Just minutes ago, police arrested a second suspect wanted for an armed robbery and shootout with troopers. Channel 3's Brendan Keefe is live now in the Hebron-Columbia town line with the very latest. Brendan, what can you tell us?
I can tell you, Dennis, it was a very tense standoff until just a few minutes ago when this story broke. Now, all day, if you added up the shots, according to police, dozens of shots were fired. But right now, we can tell you that no one was hit and no one was hurt. Right now, police say they have both the suspects in custody. It all started, according to sources on the scene at the motel in East Hampton, as a drug deal gone bad. Then police gave pursuit. A high-speed chase through the Connecticut countryside. Police pursuits are always unpredictable, and the suspects had already fired at officers. But no one was prepared for what happened next. The fleeing Honda CRX took a sharp left-hand turn into a cornfield.
As he was coming up the hill, the top of the car was seen because the cornfield just opened up, you know, as the vehicle went through, and the dust was flying, so you could tell.
Two cruisers followed them into the field, and other troopers set up a perimeter. The state police SWAT team moved into the corn and disappeared just like the suspects. Somewhere in this field, two armed robbers with their fingers on the trigger.
We are in a very volatile situation here. It's very, very possible for gunfire to erupt.
And it did, as police were apprehending one of the two suspects in a nearby farmhouse. He reportedly told troopers his partner's name and description, and said he was armed with a pistol and a Tech-9 submachine gun. While a plane hovered overhead, officers and dogs tried to sniff him out.
Well, it's very, very dense. The person could be laying right next to you, and sometimes you won't see him unless you stand on him.
While searching, police did recover one weapon, believed to be the Tech-9 semi-automatic. Witnesses watched as the siege continued, and retired State Trooper Art Richardson told of how he was caught in the crossfire while simply driving down Route 66.
As we're pointing to the fields, I heard maybe a half a dozen shots come from the cornfield area.
When you heard that gunfire, that must have brought all your training right back to light.
Oh, it made me want to go in. I really wanted to go in and help the trooper that was in there because I knew he was by himself.
Now, usually Richardson would carry a gun. Richardson is a private investigator now, and almost every day he has a gun on him. But today he was out on his motorcycle, decided to leave that gun at home. He said next time and tomorrow you'll bet he'll be carrying it. Right now, Route 66 is once again reopened, and we can call this case closed. Back to you.
Yeah, Brendan, investigators must be relieved that this whole thing has been wrapped up before nightfall.
Yes, certainly. As a matter of fact, they didn't know what they were going to do. Already they had the corn so dense. How were they going to find this guy? They even had dogs sniffing a trail, but if he was 2 feet away, you've got 2 feet of corn, you can't see him. What would have happened at night, they don't know. They were trying to call in a helicopter from a surrounding state, and some of those helicopters have infrared imaging. They use thermal imaging and sense heat in the field. That may have or may not have found the suspect, but fortunately we didn't have to get to that point, Dennis.
All right, Brendan Keefe live tonight in the Hebron-Columbia town line.